What if kids ruled the world? It all started on a Tuesday. At exactly 9:42 a.m., all the adults, teachers, parents, police officers, presidents, simply vanished. No explosions, no warnings, just gone. 1 second, Mr. Thompson was teaching math. The next, his chair was empty and spinning. Cars crashed into lampposts. Phones stopped ringing. The world fell completely silent. And then the screaming started. From kids. At first, it was amazing. No homework, no rules, no vegetables. Nobody saying, "Go to bed." Max, a 10-year-old with a wild imagination and a head full of Minecraft dreams, stood on a cafeteria table and yelled, "We're free!" The school erupted into a candy-fueled riot. Fire alarms were pulled, soda machines were emptied, playground fights turned into turf wars, and nobody, absolutely nobody, told them to stop. But by nightfall, things changed. Without adults, there were no bedtime stories, no warm dinners, no hugs when you had nightmares. The younger kids cried. The older ones tried to act brave. But inside, everyone felt the same thing. Scared. Max sat with his little sister Mia in the dark, holding a flashlight. She whispered, "Where did Mommy go?" He didn't have an answer, but he made a promise. "Don't worry, I'll fix everything." Within a week, the kids took control. They split into groups. Each city had its own leader, always the loudest or the one with the most snacks. Max, in his city, became a kind of president. He drew up rules with crayon, ice cream for breakfast, no school, no bedtime, no bullying. Everyone shares everything. They called it the Kid Order. They voted on decisions using toy clickers. They made currency out of Pokémon cards and gummy bears. The streets were filled with music and scooters. For the first time ever, kids were in charge. Abandoned stores became playgrounds. Shopping carts turned into racing machines. Every day was a sleepover. Camps were built inside malls. Kids live-streamed their daily lives to millions of other kids. There were no taxes, no work, no war. It felt like paradise, until it didn't. Within a month, the power went out. Nobody knew how to fix it. Gas stations ran dry, fridges stopped working, water stopped flowing from the faucets, the candy ran out. So did the fun. Sickness started spreading. One girl in Max's group had a fever. They didn't know what to do. Some kids got scared and ran off. Others stole supplies and refused to share. The Kid Order collapsed. Fights broke out over cereal boxes. Toy guns became real ones. Max saw a boy push another off a bike over a single chocolate bar. This wasn't the world they dreamed of. Late one night, Max found an old, dusty library. He opened a book called How the World Works. He stayed there for hours, days. He realized something no kid wanted to admit. Running the world is hard. Adults didn't always say no to be mean. They were trying to protect, to teach, to build. And now, it was all falling apart. Max returned to his group and made a speech. We wanted fun. But fun without care becomes chaos. We need rules. We need work. We need each other. At first, nobody listened. But when Max started cleaning, repairing pipes, helping sick kids, others joined. Together, they started learning from books. How to farm. How to clean water. How to restart solar panels. It was slow. It was hard. But it was working. In time, kids around the world began doing the same. They built small governments, elected leaders. Some were 8, others 16. Created schools again, but this time with Minecraft and real-world lessons. They grew gardens, made peace deals between cities, learned to heal and help. They still played, still danced, but now they understood balance. They weren't just kids anymore. They were the world's caretakers. 10. The return. Then, one morning, the sky changed. A flash of light, a deep hum, and suddenly, the adults returned. All of them. At once. Parents hugged their children, crying. Teachers stared in disbelief at the changes. The world they knew was not the same. Max looked at his mom and simply said, "We did our best." She looked around, at the gardens, the maps, the books, and replied, "I know, and I'm proud of you." From that day forward, the world was different. Adults listened more. Kids were invited to vote. Schools were redesigned. Laughter mixed with learning. And Max? He never became president. But he did become something more important. A teacher. Because he knew the future isn't what we inherit. It's what we build together.